Right now we're at Plum Run. Basically what this is about half a mile that way over to my right is the wheat field and the peach orchard. Now after a lot of heavy fighting on the second day, Confederates finally took the peach orchard, and the Union felt that, well, at least the soldiers from the peach orchard and wheat field were kind of getting a sense that the entire left side of the Union line was collapsing. So right here in this valley right here behind me and going across this way, the Cemetery Ridge, they were seeking their lost regiments, field hospitals, whatever. And General Meade, sensing that a rout might ensue, decided to start pouring in fresh reinforcements. So artillery reinforcements came in to stave off any more Confederate gains. That way they could strengthen their defenses from the Round Tops over there, along Cemetery Ridge, all the way around to Culp's Hill. Because if you ever look at the Union defenses, it makes kind of a fishhook shape. Very much, well, it was called a fishhook. But the second day saw a lot of fighting. You had fighting from Culp's Hill. You had fighting from both the Round Tops, Devil's Den, the Slaughter Pen, Peach Orchard, the Wheat Field. At the end of the day, there was 20,000 casualties just on day 2 alone. Now, you're thinking, okay, the Union has about 80,000 men altogether. The Confederates have about 70,000 men altogether. So you got about 150,000 men out here. In the span of 3 days, a third or a little more than that would be wounded as casualties, killed, missing in action, whatever. So, and the way they listed the casualties, just because they say killed, that means that they were actually dead on that day. And many of them died days and weeks and sometimes months later, and they were just listed as wounded. So you got to think of the bloodshed that was shed here. Absolutely amazing. And on the second day, 20,000 by itself. A lot of engagements here, a lot of fighting, a lot of, neither side was just giving up. They just kept going forward. So we're starting to make our way over to Culp's Hill, and then we'll be wrapping it up at Cemetery Ridge, where the Confederates made their last-ditch offensive move on the third day, known as Pickett's Charge. We saw it from the Confederate side. We're going to see it from the Union side here in a little bit.